Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to ECAD Live. So we are back in the training center today. All of our their nursery homes. So we're going to hang out with some of our adult dogs in our training center today. We have a bunch of volunteers here, and I'm just going to watch it on who all our dogs are and what we are working on in the training center today. It's nice and quiet without puppies. Feel free to follow us as well as our Facebook to find out when we're going to have more puppies and when we'll be live streaming them again. All right, so out here right now, kind of all different ages. So these guys are about 1. We also have some younger dogs in the back here who are actually, stay Hamlet. Okay, go to bed. We haven't said hi to Hamlet in a while. Sit. Easy. You want to say hi to bed? Sit, Hamlet. Nope. Go to bed. Down. Good boy. Nope. Down. To get that out of your system, we go way back, so he's very excited. So these two are probably the youngest that we have out here right now. So that was him. And they are from the second fish litter, and they are less than a year old, but they are learning to stay on their beds. They are learning to wear vests and commands. So let's go over here to Yam, because Yam's going to help me demonstrate something. He is practicing wearing a vest, uncomfortable in it, which is fine. He's just going to need a little bit more practice in the vest is all. So what they're going to probably do while they're working now, just put the vest on, put the vest off. We're going to have fun inside the vest. We're going to have fun outside of the vest. Give him a chance to be comfortable and see how his tail's moving now. We'll be able to get him comfortable over time. He just needs some extra time. And this is something that whenever we're working with dogs, we always want to make sure we're watching their body language because their bodies are so you can see he was super tolerable of us putting the vest on. And I guarantee if they start moving, he's going to walk around, he's going to shake it off, he's going to get over it. But his reluctance really does tell us something about like how he's doing. See, he's going to walk fine. He's going to prance around. He's worn the vest before, but he's maybe for us is that we're just going to have to put him in it more frequently. And they'll do a few activities with him in the vest to make sure that he's comfortable. Nope, go to bed. Down. Archer, down. Good boy. Stay. And then the fan favorite, for some reason. We're going to come over here just to look at the grooming cart for a bit. So we are grooming some dogs over here. Such an important thing that we do with our dogs. We'll do it every single day, especially when we have a bunch of volunteers, golden retrievers and labs, especially, oh my gosh, big shake. So much to get rid of all their fur and give them a nice thin fur coat for the summertime. So it's so important that we will brush them almost every day. It's off. And we will brush them. We will take a look at their nails. So all of them know a voluntary shake command where they will give us their paw, kind of just manipulate their toes and their fingernails so that way we can very easily clip their nails. So we'll do that. We'll check their ears, make sure their ears are, and we'll also brush their teeth. So we have some toothpaste here. I think some of it's even flavored because, of course, you want to entice a dog to brush, a little uncomfortable. They're not used to doing it like we're used to doing it. And it's really good for their gums. It can help prevent gingivitis, tooth decay, all that. And, of course, if they're kissing your face, you don't want them to have stinky breath. So this is Chicory, I believe. He's nice and calm up here. Awesome. It looks like his eyes are starting to close. Very relaxing. And he'll hang out on the box for about 20 minutes while our volunteer grooms him. And does all those things to definitely want to check their ears often, make sure that they don't have an ear infection. Having overgrown nails can be really bad for their feet and the way that they move around. And making sure that there's no, especially with golden retrievers who are playing outside in the dirt or in the rain, no like mats on their fur or anything that's gonna get. All right. We are working in vests a lot today, making sure all the dogs are nice and comfortable in those. And some very basic commands when walking around. So we have Zach working with Shay, and he's going to be quite a large, he hears me talking about him, he's going to be quite a large dog, probably close to 75 pounds, and bigger people usually think that they are their boss or that they are alpha, because they are so large in size, so they can kind of, be more powerful than maybe on some just very basic obedience stuff, so that Zach can kind of subtly show him that, like, when I ask you to do something, I'm going to need you to listen. It's like what we try to show all our dogs. So dogs naturally are either going to be an alpha, which is like a more like powerful, or they're going to be followers. So a dog's purpose kind of is to kind of figure out in the pack which one he's going to be and then take on that. And if we don't show the dogs that they're supposed to be followers, then they'll start to kind of take over and try to be leaders. But as I want our dogs to be obedient, and we want to make the rules and kind of tell them what to do instead of them telling us what to do. The service work and guide work, where guide dogs who are leading people who either have poor vision or no vision at all. Those dogs visions for their owners, but we want our dogs to listen to our owners' decisions and do what they need to do. So our dogs need to follow more mentality in the pack and not be the alpha in the pack. But even after just about like 5 minutes of working together, kind of getting in line and finding his place with Zach, who in the moment right now is his pack. Then as these guys all work, they'll probably work for, I mean, it could be 20 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, and then all the dogs in the center here will kind of just snooze, maybe like Golden's doing over here, lose soon. So they'll kind of just relax. It gives them a chance to be out of the kennel environment, but still be calm. They know that their turn is coming, or maybe they already had a turn to be groomed and brushed and all of that good stuff. And we work super hard on making sure that they are comfortable in these beds with our clients. They might be going to work, they might be going to a movie or a show, and being able to stay still in like an environment, dogs learning different things, which is what all of our dogs want to do. So kind of being able to decide that, like, okay, I'm going to be calm instead of or being involved is something that's super important for all of our dogs to learn, and they do learn it pretty easy. So and quickly, because Chicory also is, oh my gosh, how old are we, like 10 months maybe. So he'll learn to be calm and stay on his bed really early, and it kind of just 8 months to a year that he's going to still be here and still be learning. See, and even Archie, he got a little bit jealous, but he knows he's kind of got to stay in his spot. So he won't leave his bed, but he might get up because of the excitement. And so, like I talked about, the downstays on our trainers are also working on just downstaying, like while working as well. So they're going to go for like little walks and do downstay at the time too, so that we can get an idea of how well the dog is actually doing with it, how long they've stayed, and we can give ourselves like they are doing. And that's really important too. So either like a stand stay, sit stay, or a down stay. Whereas it's not like this, where someone who's going to a movie theater, a quick little stay. Say if you are online at the grocery store, you need the dog to just down stay for just a few minutes before you move. Stand stay, which is a little bit trickier for the dogs, because sometimes after standing for a few seconds, they naturally just want to lay down. We teach them to stay standing, because maybe in a balance harness and the person kind of needs them for support, then they can't actually lay down when the person needs to stand still, like if they're standing in line with the grocery and using them for balance. So that's an important one to train with our dogs as well. I'm gonna get out of the way because it looks like we're. And lastly, before going, I will talk a little bit about the steps since we have. So when our dogs go up the steps, we do it and we train it very patiently, because again, kind of like I mentioned with the balance for support as someone's going up and down the steps. So they need to walk with the person up and down the steps as well. So we like to put them on the steps and just have them do a step and step, and we will have them stay. And you'll notice that Zach's kind of like petting him, making sure he's nice and comfortable, also helping him to stop. He's a big boy on the steps. His paws are so big. Yeah. So he's just gonna like pet him and make sure he's comfortable, kind of just staying still on the steps. And all of this is kind of just he knows, and then we know for the future what we need to work on with him. So just tell this Shaggy needs to maybe work a little bit more on the steps, and that's fine. He's so funny. And, sorry, distracting. All right, but that is what all of our day. We will most likely be in the training center every Wednesday, for the foreseeable future. But like I said, you can follow, keep track of the Explore page, so that way you can just learn some more about when we can. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next Wednesday.